Good morning. I hope you all are doing a bit better than me. I am currently in mosquito hell. They are horrible right now. They were getting somewhat bad yesterday. I got to that shelter last night, set up a tent, really no problems, and then they woke up and they came out, and they haven't left since. I put spray on the parts that are showing. They bite right through your shirts and shorts, and they're just nose diving your face all the time. Not bad enough to put a net on yet, though. I'm going to try to avoid that as much as possible. But man, there's not many things that just get me instantly angry. Mosquitoes are one of them, though. Such a nuisance. And I'm sure there's a reason for them in nature. I just can't think of it, except for food for other animals. Come on, dragonflies, do your job and go eat these mosquitoes up. Very torturous. We have 10 miles to get to Fish Lake this morning. And then it's like 2 miles off trail to get back to where the restaurant and store is. So I can do some resupply, kind of figure out, charge some electronics, figure out how I'm doing the Willamette Pass thing, how I'm getting there. I have it figured out for a couple days from now. Unfortunately, I'm getting there a bit earlier than I anticipated. So I'm gonna try to figure that out and see if I can't get there today. Because that's the next section, Willamette Pass to Santiam Pass. Down to 100 miles. Of Oregon left. 2 25-mile days, thereabouts, about 24 actually, so 48 miles over the last 2 days. Could have done more even, because I got done so early and did in so few hours, but so hot, couldn't wait to stop. Anyway, it's going to be a beautiful day, if I have any blood left in me from these mosquitoes. All right, let's do it. Oh, y'all get lucky I get all those trips on camera right now. I'm moving pretty damn fast. Trying to run from all of these mosquitoes. Oh, somebody put that rock right where my foot is, and I caught myself, but I did a little dance at the same time, which you might have noticed on the camera or with the video. These mosquitoes are horrible. I put spray on, it lasted for all of about 2 minutes, and right back to chomping on me. I don't know why. It only lasted for 2 minutes, and I'm not exaggerating, it was about 2 minutes. That's weird. I couldn't have worn off that quick. Do they just decide, this is fine, this ain't gonna kill us, or he's worth dying for? I don't know. What do they do when there's no humans around? What do they eat? It's like they just sit here on the trail waiting for hikers to walk by and then suck the blood from them. I don't understand it. All I know is I dislike strongly mosquitoes. Came out to the edge of the forest where there's this lava rock field. These will just get more and more, especially Willamette to Santiam Pass in that area. The Three Sisters, there's pretty much lava rock everywhere. You have like a 2.5 mile field you walk through, I know. Obviously, there's a lot of volcanic mountains around here. That's, for those who don't know, That's actually what Crater Lake is. Crater Lake was caused from a volcano thousands of years ago, and that mountain just sunk into the ground, and that's what Crater Lake is. For those who didn't know that. But it's pretty cool. Mosquitoes are still here, but not quite as bad as when you're in the forest. Beautiful though. Definitely slows the pace down a bit, but it's so cool. At least to me. Just thinking that all these rocks were lava at one time. And now they're just rocks on sides of mountains. That's pretty cool. Hot, fiery substance spewing out of a mountain and created all these rocks. Pretty cool. Currently not dealing with the mosquitoes quite as bad going through all these lava rocks. That's good. They don't like this as much. In the forest, they're everywhere. Imagine walking, I don't know, into a grocery store and there's a, excuse me, like one went down my throat. And there's a group or posse of a bunch of kids that you have to push through to get to the front door, and they're being brats and they won't move, and you just have to go like this to get through. Well, that's mosquitoes, or the mosquito situation out here. They're just everywhere, and your face is just parting them as you're walking, or your body. They're staying away from my face. They're swarming around my face, but they're not biting my face. It's the rest of the body they're biting. A hiker walked by and he said, "How are you taking that with no sleeves?" I'm like, because they bite through the shirt too. If I had a long sleeve shirt on, they're going to bite me anyway. They're just going to go through my clothing to do it. I'd rather be somewhat cool at least, so I don't have two miserable things happening at the same time. They are miserable, that's for sure. It's notorious, this section of Oregon is really bad with mosquitoes this time of year. So I was expecting it. Doesn't mean that I like it. Because I don't. I hate it. Well, hello. I'm in much better spirits right now at the moment. The mosquitoes, ever since the lava rocks have started, have dissipated. They're still there, but not anywhere near as bad. And I've been back in the forest a couple times. I kind of am right now. It's an open forest, but definitely in the forest where earlier this morning it would have been swarming on me like bees on honey. It could be maybe they die down a little bit at a certain time. Maybe they're just more active like first thing in the morning when the sun has risen. That might be, I don't know. All I know is for right now I'm happy. I'm enjoying this walk. Even though I'm not getting the great views from the mountaintops, there will be plenty of those to come, trust me. In Washington, and when I do the Willamette past the Santiam Pass section, coming up next. And let's not forget the Blue Mountains Trail, which is just all kinds of mountains everywhere. I will get plenty of views. So right now, I am perfectly happy with the forest. It's beautiful. It's been miserable with the 100-degree heat and mosquito problem the last Well, yesterday and today, well, today's not the heat yet, just the mosquitoes, but it's all part of the journey. I'm in much better spirits. I got about 5 miles to go, I think, maybe 6, because it's a 2-mile walk once I get to the intersection, 2-mile walk down to the Fish Lake Resort and restaurant and all that. So getting closer, and get some nice breakfast, some coffee, because I skipped coffee this morning. Too many mosquitoes to make it. Anyway, feeling much better right now. My head hurts, but I took some Excedrin for that. So that should start feeling better here soon. Drinking a lot of water this morning, trying to get super hydrated. But this is my office. It's quite beautiful. You don't get to feel the misery as much as I do. So I just love to share the beauty with you. I'll take all the mosquito bites for all of us. How's that sound? Hey, there it is. Mount McLoughlin. I've been walking about 50 miles since I got a glimpse of it, just to see it again. Beautiful. Hello, Mount McLoughlin. The next on the volcanic mountain tour. It's beautiful. Not much snow up there though, huh? I think it's 9 or 10,000. I can't remember which. Not anywhere near as high as Hood, Rainier, and Shasta, but it's gorgeous. So about 10.5 miles in right now. It's supposed to be 9.7 to this junction. This is the junction to take me to Fish Lake. Boom. PCT continues here. This over here goes to Lake of the Woods at 6 miles. right here is Fish Lake, 2 miles. Supposed to be a really wide trail for bikes, so should be fairly quick and cruisy. Definitely took a little longer than it was supposed to because it was an extra 3/4 of a mile, but still making really good time, and I have nothing to complain about after the first mile or two, because then I kept getting great views of Mount McLoughlin and all the lava rocks, and just a beautiful hike this morning. And now I get 2 miles of hopefully this kind of cruisy trail all the way to the lake and get some breakfast or some lunch. By the time I get there, I might be able to get either one. I think I'll get there about 10:30, I think. And I will be at 12.5 miles for the day. That's not bad. Not bad at all for 10:30 in the morning. All right, continuing on this epic journey. This trail goes left, right, up, down, but very gradual, very wide. Could actually walk side by side with somebody here if somebody wanted to walk side by side with me. Right over here is a road. You can hear cars going by every once in a while. That is a road that also leads, I think it's 140, State Route 140. It also leads to, where am I going? Fish Lake. And could have went there to hitch, but I didn't want to. Wanted to do this trail. But I've been as far as that road, coming from the other direction, when I was finishing up in 22. So this is where I try to find a ride to Willamette Pass. And if I can't get a ride from here, I guess I have to continue walking to Crater Lake and hoping I could get a ride there. I mean, I actually have a ride set up from Crater Lake for worst case scenario, but I'd much rather leave from here versus doubling up those miles, because I am in a time crunch. I have a lot of different things to do here with the North Cascades of Washington and the Blue Mountains Trail. I'd like to get going on those and not doubling up miles that I'm not needing here to finish up and connect the dots for the PCT. So keep your fingers crossed. Of course, by the time you see this, this will long be history. But hopefully I'll be able to work that out and get a ride from here to Willamette Pass. We shall see. Right now, I just want to get there and eat. I'm here at Fish Lake and Fish Lake Resort. Gonna show you the lake here real quick. This is the dock, I guess. No fishing or swimming from the dock, in case you were thinking of doing that. Looks beautiful. Ooh, creaky. Beautiful lake. Gorgeous on a beautiful sunny day, hot sunny day. So I have already eaten breakfast here. I've already eaten lunch here. Turned right around and ate lunch right after the breakfast. You can pay quarters to take a shower here. So I took a shower because I was very dirty and sandy and nasty. I mean, just nasty. That real sandy dirt gets stuck to the sweat, salt coming through the shirt. I was nasty after 2.5 days, 60 miles. So very much look forward to that shower. And I worked out the ride, so I'm leaving here this afternoon to go to Willamette Pass, which is my last section in Oregon on the PCT. Willamette Pass to Santiam Pass, right under 100 miles, right next to the Sisters Mountains and the biggest lava field, which I'm looking forward to. Charging my stuff right now, going to do my resupply, and I'll be good to go. I got everything else done. Charging right now, not quite charged up, getting really close to the end, but that, my friend, is beautiful. I'm gonna go up on the deck though and sit in the shade. I walk enough in the sun. I'll be getting dropped off late afternoon, early evening, so I'll hike in a little bit to camp. Besides that, tomorrow will be the big push coming out of Willamette Pass. It's beautiful, and it's just gonna keep getting more beautiful over the next few days. Live life, people. So I am in my tent, and I just got dropped off at Willamette Pass to do the last section I have of Oregon of 97 miles, I believe. So basically 4 days, maybe 5, depends how rough the terrain is, because there's a lot of lava rocks. There's still some snow out here from my understanding. But really cool, he came and picked me up a little later than we were going to, but he let me know he was running late. And then we went on the drive to Willamette Pass, and I went with him to fill up some water caches that he runs along the way, 3 different ones. So like 150 gallons of water filled up for the upcoming hikers. That was fun, being able to do a little bit of trail magic for the upcoming hikers. So I enjoyed that a lot. But I got my tent set up right off the trailhead here at Willamette Pass. Gonna get some shut-eye and get to it early in the morning. It's gonna be a good night's sleep and a great day tomorrow. Hope y'all have a good night. See you in the morning.